Hiya, darlings! This is Hololive English Advent's Devilish Diva, the one, the only Nerissa Ravencroft, and thank you so much for coming to this very interesting debut today. I have a very nervous brother right next to me, so Malphus II, will you go ahead and introduce yourself?
It is I, Malphus II.
So nice to meet you. This is my brother. He has been my brother for as long as he's been alive. You're pretty much as old as me. We're only like 5 years apart, right?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Just about.
Just about. So.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Okay, anyway. They're all saying it's nice to meet you. What's up? He's the best. Oh no, they love guys. You can't like my brother more than you like me. I am right here, okay? I am right here. Rome time? You need to tell them the truth about Rome. I've told them, but they don't listen to me.
I'm sure we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Obviously, you are the first and only son of our parents. Your mom's favorite, irrefutably. And your dad's heir, the heir to the family business. How does that feel?
It feels great. I'm so glad that my father's immortal. It really just makes my inheritance feel all that more powerful.
He could retire.
I'm hoping.
Well, what do you inherit when you become?
I'm gonna get at least 40 legions, which...
40 legions of what?
A demon army.
A demon army? Whoa. And what sort of things have you been doing to prepare for that, Malphus?
Of course, you guys know I've been constructing a lot of siege craft to get ready for it.
Oh yeah, you make for the legions, you make their weapons.
Of course, my father's too busy enjoying the luxuries of being a demonic lord.
Oh yeah. You know, I always have a hard time, so maybe you can enlighten me. I call him both a demon king and a demon lord, but apparently those things are different. Is there like a... What would you say? What would you call our father?
Who art in hell.
Yes, our father who art in hell.
I would typically call him Dad. I won't go into further logistics of this.
Okay, understood. Thank you, Malphus II. Of course, Malphus II has much better things to be doing than being on his sister's stream. As you can tell, he's a very busy lad with much to do. We hate each other also.
True.
Yes, true. Can't stand him, actually. I need him to get out of my room urgently. But because you guys wanted to meet him so badly, here he is in all of his glory. What do you think of my smug little bro? Why are you cracking your fists? Are you gonna beat me up? Bro!
Maybe.
Whoa! Okay, well, we have to shill. So you have to shill for me. Are you ready to do that?
I can only do my best.
Okay, so real quick, in case any of you forgot, I recently had my first 3D concert, which Malphus II hasn't watched, by the way. That's so mean of you. Why are you laughing about that? It's not funny. I put so much effort into it and you didn't watch it.
I have a lot of important things to attend to.
Aren't the things that I do important to you?
I don't feel like answering that.
You are so mean. Okay, anyway. But with that, I did release some merch, and Malphus has no idea how to sell a merch drop, but he's gonna try since this is his debut as a VTuber. So.
Okay, jailbirds, this is the Nerissa Ravencroft 850,000 subscriber special. Okay, this has... I'm totally not just gonna read from this, so keep
Okay,
that in mind.
well, let's. Okay, so here's the picture. Hi.
So, you're gonna get a postcard with a handwritten autograph.
Or artograph?
Autograph.
Artograph?
I can't speak. This is a lot of pressure. Nerissa, take over for me.
No, you gotta do it. It's pinned. It's also in the description. But you can get this, which is a handwritten autograph. There are still limited sets left. So by the way, if you haven't gotten to get it yet, you can still get my handwritten autograph with my stinky fingerprints all over it. I'll touch it. Hell, you know what? I'll call Malphus a second into the room and have him breathe onto the postcards. So
Yes.
Please pick up the limited set while it's still available. You can get all of these different things. The first item is a plush blanket, which has this beautiful illustration by Yomo Saka on it. Then the next one is a voice keychain with 6 different original voice recordings done by yours truly. They're not done by you, but could you give us an example of like an ope and a let's go of what they might sound like? Malphus II.
Ope. Let's go.
What about a hiya darlings?
Hiya, darlings.
And a baya darlings?
Bye, darlings.
That's some of what you can look forward to, except in my voice. This is the Nerissa hand puppet DEO version. What are some things, Malphus II, that you think that this would be a good use for? Puppet shows, of course, but what else would you use this for if you had it?
I think if you were trying to taunt a wild animal, that would make a great little toy.
What?
They'd be very confused.
Okay, it's anything else, or just taunting wild animals?
I think puppets are for puppet shows.
Okay. And the Match With Me necklace, which this necklace looks the same as the one on my DEO outfit. So you can wear it or you can store it, and we can match together. Do you wear necklaces?
No.
Why not?
I like rings better.
Would you wear this necklace?
Absolutely, that's the best necklace I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you one. So yeah, pick up the merch. And anyway, now back to the thing you're actually here for. Now that I've shilled, I've done my shilling. How do you think? How would you rate my shill?
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Could you have shilled better?
No.
Well, Malphus, they have a lot of questions for you that they've been asking. I actually sent both the YouTube link and the Twitter link to Malphus II to pick questions from you guys and to tell them a little bit about how you felt about their questions.
There were so many great questions, and a lot of you your questions were sometimes quite similar, and I think that just shows the great importance and the unity amongst the Jailbird unions. You guys really...
Oh, he knows about the union.
I was a former member.
You were a member? You know, there actually is someone on Twitter who LARPs as you full time. Yeah, they have a Malphus II Twitter account, and they post as if they are you.
That is so cool and not a breach of my rights.
Yeah, you guys stole his Twitter account. Now he can't have one. How does that make you feel?
I'm so sad.
Yeah, you're sad to be impersonated?
Hopefully we can get me justice one day.
Okay, anyway, I feel like he's purposely, I can't explain it to you guys. You know how having a sibling is just the most infuriating thing ever, and you can only be so close to them for so long. I feel like I'm way too close to Malphus II, and I want to poke him so badly, just because, you know, that's what siblings do. They just poke each other and tell them, get away from me. Are you feeling that too, Malphus?
Absolutely.
Okay, anyway, poke him.
Ah!
I'm not poking him very hard.
She is literally stabbing me with 1,000 tiny knives.
No, where would I get 1,000 tiny knives from?
Hell.
Good point. Anyway, let's start answering some of these questions. We haven't been talking for very long, but the first question that you were asked, that you have selected, all these questions were chosen by Malphus II. What kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
I like a very wide variety of music, but I'd say probably my favorite is going to be just like alternative rock, especially emo variety. I really like Panic at the Disco and My Chemical Romance. But no, I also really like bands like ELO and classic singers
ELO.
like Electric Light Orchestra
Oh.
and Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, a lot of stuff.
Can you sing?
No.
This is my question for you. Your sisters have quite the musical prowess, right? You know?
Nerissa stole all of my singing talent. It was divvied up unequally.
Yeah. Between me and Aradia and Malpha, and you didn't get any.
Absolutely.
There you have it. Will you sing a little something for us? Just like 10 seconds. Anything you want. No? Why are you so lame? Oh, also, before I forget, Mama Risa is watching downstairs. So say hello, Mom. Hi, Mom.
I love my mother. I'm so proud to be here.
She's very excited. Every time I went downstairs, she's like, Can I come? Can I come upstairs and say hi too? So, hi, Mama Risa. Chat, say hi to Mother. Let's continue. Do you have anything else you want to add on since I kind of cut you off? What favorite music? You said you like Panic at the Disco, MCR, Electric Light Orchestra.
I don't know how, but they found me. It was a pretty good band as well.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think, chat?
What kind of music do you hate?
Ooh, pop.
What? You hate pop music?
I love city pop. I hate regular pop.
That's valid. I like regular pop, though. Well, okay, next question. Who is your favorite JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters?
I love Jotaro Kujo.
Elaborate. Elaborate.
He has such an aura to him. It really just... He's what I aspire to be. He's so powerful and just doesn't use any of his abilities in an intelligent manner. And I'd love to just be that blindly, but also sternly ignorant to my own capabilities. There are so many times he could have used Starfinger and just ended it all, but he just kept on punching.
What the hell are you talking about?
The JoJo fans will get it.
For context, I know a little bit about JoJo, but I've never seen a JoJo episode. Are you done with that banana?
I am.
Can you throw it in the garbage instead of setting it there? Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway. Any other elaborations? Any other elaborate? How would you convince someone like me who hasn't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure before to watch it?
I don't think even I went into it as a hater. I think I saw
You were a hater?
I saw enough memes to be intrigued, but I thought it was stupid. And then I watched it and I realized that it is so much more than memes. But the memes definitely help.
So happy to hear that. Okay, next question. May I do a single trick on it? Can you first tell me why did you pick this question?
Okay, let's get down to the brass tacks. The logistics of this don't make sense. Okay, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna juggle bowling pins? Are you gonna spin some flaming torches around? Is it a card trick? It would detract from the primary goal there. So, anyway, the answer is absolutely yes. Next question.
Well, Stolf, whoever you are, congratulations. Moving on. Ice Agent said, I want to hear about Ballista. Or Agent Ice. Apparently I read backwards. Explain the Ballista.
Yeah, the Ballista went really well. I designed it when I was at my place of employment. Inside of one day, well, not even, probably 2 hours, I designed schematics for it. I went home, I 3D modeled it within, I think, 2 days, and then I was able to successfully print it and assemble it.
So cool.
And then I was so proud of it. And my sister, Nerissa, here, couldn't even remember the name of it.
You didn't tell me.
You
came in and you're like, I wrote this thing.
Oh, this thing. You think...
Oh, this thing.
Jailbirds, do you believe her or do you believe me? You think I wouldn't specifically call it what it was?
I don't think you did. I totally would have remembered. Can you stop aggressively drinking water? Oh my god, you're pissing me off. Can you tell we're related? I'm getting so angry at you.
I'm being held hostage. Someone save me.
You are not being held hostage. This is your favor to me because
I did drop something important from a very high place.
What did you break? Can you remind me? What did you break?
May or may not have been a very expensive computer.
Yes. So this is your tax is appearing here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually gonna move these questions over here, because you know what? I move, you don't. So let's move on. Questions for Malphus. I will ask you them one at a time. Do you consider the Byzantine Empire a continuation of the classical Roman Empire or its own distinct thing?
I am gonna say it is a continuation. It's as close as we're gonna get. Really, every nation has eras to it, and I think that culturally, the Byzantines believed themselves to be Roman so much,
Really?
so honestly, they kept that history. They were the only people on Earth who really kept it truly alive, and they called themselves Roman. If that doesn't make you a Roman, I don't know what does. So I would say that they are the sole successors.
Okay. Do you like sports, and if so, which ones?
I hate most sports. I like to watch hockey, but only when people are like thrashing into each other and swinging their pucks around, not pucks, their hockey sticks into each other. I just like watching people clash.
What the hell? Okay. If those sports are team sports, which teams do you like? Do you like any specific hockey teams?
No.
Didn't you used to play, like, football?
I played football for 2 years.
How was that?
Not great.
You didn't like it?
The helmet was way too tight. Didn't fit my horns.
Oh yeah, they make holes in it for the horns, but it's kind of dangerous. If you drink that water aggressively, I'm going to kill you. Ah! Okay. And then finally, do you like video games? And if so, what genres do you like playing?
I love some video games. I love roguelikes, especially, and puzzle games. A particular game that I really love is Inscription. I'm hoping that Nerissa will play it one of these days.
What is Inscription?
It's a card game. It's really fun.
I don't like card games.
Jailbirds, help me out here.
What's a roguelike?
For the most part, it's just a game where the progression is different. You get items throughout a mission, and when you die, you kind of just like lose it.
Did you ever play The Witcher 3?
Wild Hunt?
Yeah.
That's a great game.
Did you ever play the Gwent?
Gwent. Oh, Gwent is amazing.
Were you good at Gwent?
I loved. I'm not sure that I was good at Gwent, but I loved to play it. It's a real tragedy what they did to the standalone Gwent game. That is such a disappointment.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well, thank you. It's finally the moment we've been waiting for. For my question, what got Nerissa into ancient history?
I took a mythology class inside of high school.
Me too.
It was, well, I thought it was a mythology class. I took a class on ancient Greeks and Romans.
I thought it would be
presuming
mythology, too.
it would be mythology.
It was not mythology.
I went in and it was a complete lie. I was taught boring, lame stuff the entire time.
No, it was fun.
And then I played Total War Rome 2 and my entire perspective flipped. I was like, I love history. I love Rome.
You fuck with history.
Yes. I think I loved like medieval stuff prior to that, but not to the same degree.
What's your favorite time period in the past?
Ugh. Probably like the 1700s.
Why?
Yeah, it's just a lot of cool art, a lot of really cool.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was my only chance to rise up. Understand? It's the only way to rise up. Rise up.
have no words. I have no words whatsoever.
It's Hamilton. Don't you know? 1776, New York City.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?
I'm leaving.
No. Okay, sorry, next question. For Malphus II, how was Nerissa like as an older sister?
I think being so close in age, we definitely...
We are not close in age.
We're so far off in age. We certainly clash all of the time,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of, like... We're quite close, I'd say, compared
Yeah.
to... At least compared to me and Malpha. And, well, I'd
On a
say...
radio are pretty close.
Yeah, I suppose so. Malpha is kind of a different scenario because she's out being an angel of light.
Yeah.
So she's not really at the Ravencroft manor all the time.
Yeah, she's never here.
I'm going to aggressively drink some water.
Stop! Do you need more? Are you out of water?
I just wanted to see if they could hear it.
I'm sure they can hear it. Stop! Oh my god. Okay, but give them like an example. So as he said, me and him are pretty close in age, and I've told them this story, and I think I've told you. And the first time I told him this, he ran out the house and cried. So, but when I heard my mom was pregnant again, I was like, I hope it's a little sister, because I got to experience being a little sister, so I always wanted a little sister. And I was young, so of course I was disappointed when I found out I was having a brother. Because I was like, I'm not gonna get to dress him up or put makeup on him. And I did those things anyway. Right?
Yes, so much.
So it ended up being a moot point. But I want my widow brother. Sorry, I was messing up his hair.
It's already ruined.
Yeah, I was glad to have a little brother because, unlike I have two sisters already and I might not have a younger sister, but instead I have a widow baby brother. And I still get to be the baby princess, so it works out.
Exactly.
But so that's my experience. I ended up babying him a lot because I was like, this is my baby sibling.
My childhood is mostly blank. I don't remember any of it. It was so many years ago. Think about it.
I remember my childhood.
9,000 years ago? You expect me to remember any of that, but I do have a dream that I will share with you guys.
Oh no.
Okay, jailbirds. I was inside of my childhood home, the super duper old Ravencroft Manor,
Yes.
and I was being chased by a giant sloth.
What?
I had seen one I got one as a toy. It was on a little jungle set with these little action figures.
Okay.
And I did not understand what a sloth was, but I saw it and I thought it looked spooky with the giant claws. And I had a dream about it some number of nights later. And it was chasing me through the house. And the only reason it didn't kill me was because my sister Nerissa started talking to it while I had time to hide under a table. And she distracted it.
Did it eat me?
No, it was quite cordial with you. I don't know what kind of bond you had with this sloth, but it really, I'm thankful for that at the very least.
You're so welcome. I would do anything for you. Well, okay, next question. This is by Rhea, by the way. Hey Rhea, shout out. I love you, queen. How would Malphus resolve the trolley problem?
I'm killing the least amount of people possible.
Can you explain the trolley problem for people who might not know what it is first, instead of just answering?
I think typically, at least the way I remember it, it's like there's a train on a track, and it is set to hit 5 people, but you could pull a lever, and it will only hit like 1 or 2 people on the other track that you'd be switching it off to. And I think morally that's what you gotta do. Because then you can, like, ransom those 5 people to get some money out of it, at least. You're going to get more than you would for the 2 that you saved.
What? Ransom people? What are you talking about?
These legions don't pay for themselves.
They get paid?
Sometimes. What, you give all your jailbirds Culver's burgers. You think our demons just stick around for fun?
Yeah. That's their job, man. We got nothing else to do for all eternity than whatever our jobs are.
We get Culver's.
Yeah, they get Culver's.
Some of you have not been informed about the union. We gotta...
No, it's okay. If they haven't signed the union contracts, that's fine. Anyway, next question. Does he do any crafting or making outside of the blacksmithing? Any projects he wants to tell us about?
I have been really into coding as of late. I'm working on a game inside of Unity. It's a board game
Okay.
that I'm really excited about. But it's very bare bones at the moment because scripting is extremely hard.
All right. And what made you want to make a game? You're a man of many talents. You 3D print. You make 3D models of things you want to 3D print. You build stuff with your hands. What else do? You forge, and you're coding. You're becoming a programmer.
I think the initial thing that made me want to make the board game virtual was I tried to think about how to make it physically and decided
Didn't
the
you
rules.
try? I remember you
Yeah,
made...
the rules were so incomprehensibly difficult to understand that I knew anyone I played it with would just fuck it up inherently. But if it's coded, they can only make proper moves. So that's why I want to do that. But
Okay. Well, that's amazing. What about blacksmithing, forging? You haven't been able to do that in a while, right? You had to take your forge down?
yes, it's sadly disassembled.
How does that make you feel?
Very sad, but I have a new forge. I just need to set it up.
You have a new forge?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Whoa.
Got a nice propane one
Oh.
sitting in the garage, but I need to line the fiberglass with a special coating.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be so nice. The better than the weird... Tell them about what your forge was like before.
Hank Hill, everybody.
How did you build it? Because I've never asked you. How did you build your forge? I just saw it, and it just looked like a bunch of bricks.
My previous forge, the thing that actually got me into it was I was sitting at the campfire, and there was just some garbage in there, and I intentionally put it deeper into the coals, and then I drog it out with a stick, and it was red hot, and I was like, holy shit, wood can do that? So, over the next few days, I started planning how to make my own little forge more efficiently. So I made a brick forge with my father.
Oh, Dad helped?
Yeah, he helped a lot.
You are his favorite.
The only thing that I've made of real note was a copis. I made a...
What is a copis?
It's a type of Greek sword.
You made a sword?
Yes, but I never could sharpen it. It was it was way too soft to really be sharpened properly, sadly, and I couldn't make it out of bronze like I would have rathered.
What did you make it out of?
Steel?
Flint and steel.
Shitty steel.
Chicken jockey. Did you miss the... Sorry.
Jailbirds, I need you to clip that.
No, don't. You need to say it. You need to say chicken jockey.
She already has a recording of that. I think she's going to use it as...
Do I?
Yes. Yeah, you have a recording of that. She's going to use it as blackmail against me one day. I refuse.
Chicken jockey.
I refuse to give her more ammo.
No, give me the ammo.
Say it. Say the thing.
Chicken jockey.
Thank you. Okay, next question. Lots of good questions already. My question, would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Hands down, I'm going for the ocean. You guys probably don't know this about me, but...
They don't know anything about you.
In a past life, I was a sailor.
Past life.
100%. I can feel it. Every time I go near the water, I just feel it in my bones. I want to jump on a ship and just go across it.
Go across
Just
the
go...
ship.
No, go across the ocean.
Oh.
or whatever body of water I'm near.
Okay. So what sort of things would you want to find in the ocean? Do you want to like discover new sea creatures? Do you want to like go to explore new depths? Do
No.
you want to, like,
I'm
find
not.
the
I'm not going
megalodons?
in the water. I just want to sail across the water. It's completely different. The water's They got sharks. They got orcas in there. Orcas. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking with orcas.
I guess. Why not?
I have seen a video of orcas collaborating. Their pod will intentionally cause a wake to knock seals off of little ice sheets.
So they can eat them, right?
That's hauntingly intelligent. That is terrifying.
Yeah, a lot of sea creatures are stupidly smart.
I'm not fucking with that. Okay?
See,
I'm staying on my boat.
okay. Good for you. What is your song of the summer and why?
I really love the song Breezy Slides by Brian David Gilbert.
God, you and your Brian David Gilbert.
I love Brian David Gilbert. It's not a new song, but it is so good. I think the first time I heard that, it was like spring, and I literally started tearing up because it was just so nice to have all the snow melt away and then just listen to this gorgeous, beautiful song. So now it's my favorite summer song to listen to.
When did it come out?
Definitely a few years ago. It was a collaboration with another guy. Can't remember his name, sadly.
What do you like? What would you say if Brian David Gilbert ever saw this? What would you want to say to him?
I would say I love your content and I want more spooky videos, please.
He's never gonna see this.
The Jailbirds will make it happen, right, Jailbirds?
No.
Louis Zong, thank you.
It seems like they all also like Brian David Gilbert. They're all like, oh my god.
He's
GDG."
very talented.
He is. I liked his collaboration with Tom Hardy.
Also,
Oh my god, you got a beautiful mind. I know. So sit back and enjoy the show. What?
aren't you worried about
No.
No.
Anyway. You can sing like 10 seconds of a song.
Oh, okay.
So come on, let's get it on, Doctor. I don't remember how the rest of the lyrics go. It's funny though.
Love Tom Hardy.
So how does the song that you like go? I don't know if I've heard it before. Give me like 10 seconds of it.
I'm not singing on stream.
Why not?
Just won't happen.
Why?
Maybe later. If this does extremely well and there's a lot of really cool fan art
What?
and you all buy the merch,
Yes.
I will sing on stream.
Yes. Now you're getting it. Yes, if you guys sell out the limited merch, he will
you
sing
sell
on stream.
out.
You've heard it here first.
All of it.
All of it.
I will do 3 songs in karaoke.
Three songs.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all you're getting.
Buy the merch. Okay, next question. What is your first memory of a computer/console game?
I'd say, at least as far as I'd consider games, my father, he was playing StarCraft 2, and I watched him play. I think he let me, well, no, I think it was StarCraft 1, which is amazing because that game is older than sin. But yeah, I saw that, and that's what got me into gaming. I saw that and I was like, holy cow, this is awesome. But also, my siblings like to play the GameCube a lot, and I think they let me watch them.
Yeah. You were telling me a funny story when we were talking about this question yesterday.
Yes.
Do you want to? I'll give you permission.
There were a lot of times where I'd try to play games with my siblings as a very young child, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and they would yell at me that I couldn't play it because I couldn't read. I'd ask them to help me out. Like imagine a little toddler just getting scolded for being too stupid. That's what they did to me.
You couldn't read.
And
The
that
game wasn't made for you.
Traumatized me.
You were supposed to be playing little games that said like, now make the frog go right. And you're trying to play like, I don't know, Harvest Moon or something.
I didn't have a PC at 4 years old. All I had was the GameCube and the 64.
Yeah, had a PC when you were 4.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed on it. I don't think.
I know. That's because I was monopolizing the PC.
Absolutely true. That as well.
The PC was mine. I was on the PC all the time, and I did not like to share it, which is why I'm the only one aside from you. So eventually, you got your own PC because I was monopolizing the family PC. So then Malphus got his own PC from the parents, right? And then he monopolized that one. So Aradia and Malpha don't really know how to use computers. But me and...
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
Aradia has always been a console person. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't know how to use a computer, and it's all my fault. But I'm good at using a computer. Anyway, sorry, Aradia. Sorry, Malpha, for being a computer hog. Do you listen to anime/game OSTs?
I unironically listen to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure soundtrack a lot. There's so many good songs in there. It is actually just disgusting. Ah. You guys probably can't hear that, but she's hit me.
Lightly.
Okay, that's what they all say.
Because I was singing Roundabout.
That's technically not
So that's where
an
the frame
OST,
gets cut.
but yeah, whatever.
Yes, it is. They might have.
That song predates it.
Yes,
but
it
they
does.
Have, they
but
have
it's still
music
part of
they
the
wrote.
OSG.
Okay, whatever.
Violence, you guys don't understand what having a sibling is like.
But also, there's a lot of video games that have really great soundtracks. I will occasionally, when I'm working on coding or drawing, I will listen to the Skyrim soundtrack.
Oh,
Risk of Rain.
can I tell them about my first time playing Skyrim?
You played Skyrim?
Yeah, with you. Do you remember?
No, I do not.
Sorry, finish telling them, and then I'll share my Skyrim story.
No, I think I was about done.
Well, there's one time where you've reminded me where I wanted to play Skyrim. I'd never played it before, but I was really interested, and guess who owned Skyrim? My little brother, Malphus II. So I come over, and what system was it even on?
It was probably on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, and he had one of those. I did not. So I was like, hey, can I play Skyrim? And he's like, oh my God, you're going to be so bad at it. You're going to be so bad at it. And I was like, I really want to play it though. Can I play? So we load up the game, and the whole time, he's sitting behind me, backseating, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, can you give me a hint? And he's like, oh my God, you can't even figure out how to play the game. You fucking suck.
You know that's payback. That is me mimicking them not allowing me to play a game
When
because
you
I
couldn't
can't read.
And then he just kept being so mean that I just said, never mind. And I've never played Skyrim again since.
Wow.
Even though I wanted to play the game.
I'm sorry I traumatized you.
You ruined
like
it
that.
for me. You ruined it for me, bro. How does that make you feel? Are you happy? Are you proud of yourself?
I'm glad that I got to experience it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway. What is your opinion on Epic the Musical, and how often is it played against your will?
I feel like it is a great musical. I'm not gonna shit on it, but my sisters may have degraded the experience a little bit by making me try to... They effectively tried to show me it at least 7 times before I actually finished. So the first few songs I heard over and over and over
Well,
and
at least
over
we're showing
again.
it to you in order instead of just showing it to you like a random one at a time.
I would have rather picked up where I last left off, maybe. That might have been nice, but eventually I did.
You never remember anything.
I remember the Cyclops song. I love that one.
You killed my sheep, my favorite sheep. Sorry, I'm eating a donut. Do you want a donut?
I'm good for now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your favorite song from Epic?
From Epic.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it, but it's probably the one he sings with the siren that's pretending to be his wife.
Suffering. I will take the
Yes.
suffering from
I
you.
enjoy that song.
Wait, I forgot to do something.
What's
One
up?
moment.
Ooh.
Give me a sec. I meant to do this, and I just realized I didn't. Okay. I like that one a lot too. It's really fun to sing. It's really fun to listen to. Overall, just a good song all around. I'm glad you have good taste. What's your second favorite song? What's your favorite arc overall? So there's the Cyclops, there's the, you know, them at Cersei's Island, there's the, you know, Underworld, Calypso, the going home arc. What's your favorite arc?
I'll go with the chick that turns the men into pigs.
Cersei.
Sure. They're all gonna hate me because I don't know names.
That's okay. They're not gonna hate you. Do you guys hate him? Jailbirds, we're looking at chat. Do you hate him? You hate him because he does no names?
Yes.
They're not responding to that yet. No. We love him. We all good. No, we love him.
Thank you, jailbirds.
They all love you.
Maybe
they think
I
you're
should
based.
open up my room and let you guys come in every once in a while.
No, don't do that. Anyway, next question. What's your favorite part of the development of Roman warfare?
Okay, so it's not necessarily a Roman invention, but contravallations and circumvallations are probably the most intriguing to me. That is basically a ring of fortifications that you will put around a city you are besieging. So contravallations are intended to prevent reinforcements from aiding inside of attacking your besiegement, and then circumvallations are around the city, allowing you to attack them without them sallying out and easily crippling your forces when you're at camp. So I'd say that's the most interesting thing, especially because of its latter use. When cannons became more prevalent, it almost became necessary inside of sieges. My favorite book would definitely be the Spiderwick Chronicles. I love all of those books so much.
Why are you just moving on to the next question?
My bad. Nerissa,
what's your favorite book?
Thank you so much. I never could have read that. I love the Spiderwick Chronicles. That was just a book that, fantasy-wise, I'm not too intrigued by fantasy novels, but the Spiderwick Chronicles,
They were cool.
they were so cool.
Didn't we have a book? Was it the Spiderwick Chronicles where it had fake?
Yeah, we had a special edition thing that just had it was almost like a bestiary where it would show you every single creature inside of it, and it would have little scales from the mermaids.
Yeah.
That was
so cool. I thought that shit was all real.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Malpha especially really loved it, so she would play with me. We'd go outside and pretend we were seeing things together.
Really?
Yes, that was probably one of my fondest childhood memories with her.
Did you watch the movies?
I did later in life. They did not do Spiderwick justice whatsoever. I'm very sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Okay, last question on this one. What is your favorite historical influence from another culture on the Roman Empire?
Okay. I don't know culture-wise, but military-wise, the Roman cataphracts.
Just making up words now.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure they probably know. The cataphracts are heavily armed cavalry, just stupidly heavily armed. And that was something the Romans didn't have until they reached Central Asia. And it allowed them to just decimate the Persians in a lot of ways. Because, heavy cavalry fucks hard.
That's true. Okay. What is the superior siege engine and why is it the trebuchet?
Okay. This is one I'm not even really gonna answer it properly, but it's the cannon. Okay? You look at the catapult, the trebuchet, ballista, they all suck.
Oh.
Okay? And I don't mean to be rude. They were great for their time. But you look at the evolution of castle walls and city fortification walls, they stay pretty stagnant. Other than battlements, they don't change much over literal thousands of years. Once the cannon came out, they had to thicken walls. They kept getting wider and wider and wider because that could actually knock them down. Trebuchets, you could knock down a wall, but for the most part, it would still be standing. Cannons would blow that shit up.
What the fuck is he talking about? Jailbirds, I don't understand. Jailbirds, could you help me? Jailbirds, what the fuck is he talking about?
The real use of catapults and trebuchets was mostly actually damaging buildings beyond the castle walls, which for that it was great at decimating morale. But cannons just fuck. You can do anything with them. You can shoot them over the walls. You can shoot them at the walls. You can bounce them off the ground and still hit the wall. You can load them with Grapeshot and just decimate people.
What are you saying? Grapeshot? What does that mean? You're just making up words.
Jailbirds, this is why she is not inheriting the legions. She could not handle it. She knows nothing.
I'm not built. Okay? I'm not built for that. I sing. That is my weapon. I don't need to know about any of this, okay? All of this stuff is completely irrelevant to my skill set. My skill set is being cute online and singing songs that sound good, okay? That is what I do. Clearly, you were the one who was built for the legions. That's why you are the one in line to inherit. It's not just because you're the first son. It's because you're the most qualified, to be frank, because Malpha kind of blew her shot. Me and Aradia both came out sound demons. And then you're over here like, I'm building ballistas.
I'm built for this.
Yeah, he's built for this. Okay, next question. Pirate, cowboy, or samurai?
This one kind of goes back to the prior question, but yeah, pirate. I just love to be on the sea. And pirates lived hard lives, but I think fun lives for the most part.
Yum dum diddly dee. Being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want for a pirate is free.
You are a pirate.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
No diss on being a cowboy or samurai. I think samurai would be cooler than a cowboy, personally, because
You wouldn't want to yeehaw.
cowboys are just laborers.
But our dad loves cowboys. He has cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Do you think that's just why we don't really care much for cowboys? Because, you know.
I think they're cool. They're just not that cool.
You're gonna break your father's heart, man. You're gonna break dad's heart.
I don't think he'd disagree. He introduced me to Shogun Total War, and he loves that shit.
I see. All right. Well, you heard it here. He wants to be a pirate. Would you be a Johnny Depp type pirate, though?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I am doing every shenanigan physically possible, and everyone will hate me for it, but I'll get the job done.
Get the job done. Will you start a new nation? Will you meet your son?
Yes.
Do you think Nerissa will find the one?
I'm gonna let that question breathe for a minute.
Why are you letting it breathe?
Okay.
Why did you pick this one?
My sister is not Luffy. She will never find the One Piece. Okay? It's just not gonna happen. First off, think about is she starting right now? Think about how many seasons she'd be trying to do that shit. She'd never catch up, okay? She's not getting it. Next question.
Okay. DPS or tank?
Okay, DPS 100%.
Detailed answer.
Every time I play a game, I always try to glass cannon. And I will never sink a single point. Like, me and my friend played Elden Ring, and he was like pleading with me to put any fucking levels into Vitality the entire time, because I would not. I would soul all of it into intelligence because I was a little wizard guy.
A little wizard guy.
I was a little wizard guy, and I'm proud, and I will admit that because it's not wrong. Okay, vigor is. It was important later on, but I paid no mind to it at the beginning. Every game, frankly. I would rather just deal raw damage.
Did you beat
and
the game?
Elden Ring?
Yeah.
With help. It's a hard game.
From your friend?
Yes.
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah, pretty much. There's some parts where it's a little bit irritating to try to play together, but just about everything you can play with a friend.
That's nice.
Just a lot of loading.
I've never played Elden Ring.
You should.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we had that. Okay, so anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just curious.
Oh, you're all good.
Are you playing Night Rain?
Night Rain?
Isn't it like a new Elden Ring thing that's out right now?
Oh no, that's just awful.
You think so?
I think they could have invested those resources into making like a DLC or something.
Whoa. These are fighting words, I think some people might think. They're saying
I doubt it.
Someone said not based. Someone said based. Not based. Someone said yes, thank you. He ain't wrong. L take. Oh, you got them split.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, wait. Maybe explain yourself. Why don't you like it? I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Elden Ring, period. Why don't you like the new one?
Okay, I
Night
looked
Rain.
at it and well, it's like a standalone thing. It's not
Yeah.
like it's like an extra $15. It's a standalone
Yeah.
game. So I have to pay for that.
Oh, is it like a full price game then? Like
I'm not sure if it's full price, but it's off of the Elden Ring engine. It uses Elden Ring assets, so it's the same models, the same weapons, but I believe it's a roguelike progression,
It's $40.
which I'd be down for, but I've just already played Elden Ring. I've already been there. I've already done that.
That's understandable, I guess. I guess I can't blame you if that's how you feel, you know?
It's kind of like The Binding of Isaac. That's a great game. There comes a moment where you get the D6 and things just change. You have a different attitude with how you want to play the game, which is why I hate every character that isn't Isaac in that game. And Nerissa knows nothing about any of this.
I don't know what the Binding of Isaac is, so you're absolutely correct.
Also, Risk of Rain.
What is risk? What are you? You're just making things up.
They love Risk of Rain. Your audience loves Risk of Rain.
What's Risk of
There's
Rain?
like a modifier you can put on where you get to pick, like it will, instead of just giving you a random item, it will give you the pool, and then you get to pick from the pool. Once that happens, once you get that, you don't play without that modifier. I don't think there's any person who doesn't play with that modifier once they get it, because it is just so quality of life. But I love Risk of Rain. It's a great game. The soundtrack is fucking amazing. The gameplay is amazing. Make more Risk of Rain 2 DLC.
I don't know what he's talking about. Next question. Just name as many pasta shapes as you can.
Macaroni, fettuccine, rigatoni, spaghetti. Help me out here.
Farfalle,
Farfalle,
linguine,
linguini.
penne,
Someone said dinosaur.
tortellini.
Bow tie, that counts.
Yeah,
that counts.
bow tie, angel hair.
Thank you, jailbirds.
Lasagna. We need to call Aurora Panthera. She's in Justice, the 4th generation of hololive English, and she's from Italy. Well, not Italy, but like somewhere like Italy.
I'm sure she will be so disappointed in me right now.
She would be. She's probably making fun of you.
But while we're on this question, let's just talk about our favorite pastas.
Oh yeah, we ate pasta today actually.
Yes.
In honor of this question. We went to the most amazing Italian restaurant.
Oh yes, very high quality.
Do you want to tell them? I bet they'll all be so jealous.
Can I?
Yeah, you
We
can.
went to the prestigious, infamous Olive Garden.
Yeah, it was so good. I got endless soup and salad. What'd you get?
I got spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
I normally will get the shrimp Alfredo. So if any of you are buying me food,
No one is gonna buy you food, bro.
they're all gonna buy me food.
Oh, are you guys gonna buy him food? He's looking. See, they have to put their money where their mouth is, though. They can't just say yes, because that's not gonna buy you anything.
I'm saying yes.
Yes doesn't matter. That's just words.
Okay.
Those are just words, Malphus. So, okay, anyway. So I didn't know you liked Alfredo.
What? That's like my sole order.
I didn't know you liked Alfredo.
Yeah. I don't have it as I don't cook it here because I couldn't cook to save my life.
You can't cook?
I can cook things out of a box or can with very simple instructions.
Well, now they're buying you food.
Oh, what the? Holy I love you. Jailbirds. Wow. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is like Christmas.
Is it?
I love all of you.
Stop. They're mine.
We can share.
No, we can't.
We can share.
No, we can't.
Jailbirds. You guys have proven yourselves. I am making an offer to all jailbirds to join my legions.
You already have 40 legions.
I need more. Technically, those are Dad's right now, but I'm going to start making my own because I can't wait that long.
You can't wait for him to retire?
Oh my God, I might kill him myself.
Whoa, bro, chill. He's watching. What are you going to do when he finds out?
I love you, Dad.
Love you, Dad. You're the best dad ever. Okay, next question. That was the last one, actually.
Oh.
See, I told you to pick more questions. You know, I told him, pick 30 questions. Come on, Malphus, a second. Pick 30 questions. He sent me 20, and then he said, I'm not coming if you make me pick any more. So, what were some of the questions that people were asking a lot that you didn't pick?
A lot of you were pondering if I was single or not.
Do you want to...
Oh, I think I would have put it up there.
I think they want you. That's why they're asking, because they want you.
Interesting.
See, marry me. Are you single? Well, is he? Interesting. Are you? You have my sword, Lord Malphus. They want you. They want you.
Oh, 41. There we go. That's what I like to hear.
They want you.
Yes, I'm single. Regrettably.
Okay, well, I'm gonna sell you to my company mate, Eofi. She wants you. She also wants Godzilla. So you have a little bit of competition.
Godzilla, once I get those legions.
You think you can take Godzilla in a fight?
Not one-on-one.
Not one-on-one. But with your legions.
With my legions, yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna make the jailbirds help you.
Of course. With
Fight.
the jailbirds, I don't even think I'd need my legions. The jailbirds alone are so tenacious, Godzilla would fall in minutes.
Really?
Yes. Have you seen them? I have to truck through them just to get to your room. I need knee-high boots.
You're right. They can't, they're not allowed in my room.
You're terribly rude.
I'm rude? Look, they're birds.
They love you.
Do you remember when we had a pet bird?
That was hell.
That was hell. Do you want to tell them about that?
We had a parrot. He was
He was awful. He was your best friend, actually. You can't call him awful.
No, I wouldn't say he was my best friend. I didn't have my little hellhound yet, so I bonded with the parrot, but it was not great. It was hilarious. My father, he loves to shout Nerissa's name, just
Nerissa!
yeah, just like that. And hilariously, the parrot heard that so often that it would start shouting, Nerissa!
And it sounded like...
So uncannily accurate that she would come downstairs and be like, what? Because a bird was calling her name.
To be clear, the reason I would become so irate, and I'm sure many of you can relate to this, sometimes our parents like to call us in the way that they would call a dog. And let's be honest, sometimes you don't like being called for. You know, I'd rather getting a text saying, hey, can you please come down? But getting yelled for and expected to walk somewhere, I think you can all agree is not quite fun. Do you agree, Malphus, a second?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so anyway, that's why he made me sound so angry, because I don't like getting yelled for. But yes, no, I told them about that too, because this bird, there was one time no one was home, and he called for me, Nerissa! And I knew no one was home, so I was like, what's going on? So I went upstairs because I thought maybe something terrible happened, and he went, ah, 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 ah. I hated that bird, bro. I hated that bird.
He was evil.
He was evil.
He might be the evilest demon in hell, frankly.
Honestly.
And he's not even a demon.
Well, you used to carry him around on your shoulder and like take him out with you.
He was cute.
No, he wasn't. He looked terrifying.
There's uglier birds out there.
That's true.
He didn't pluck all his feathers out, so I'm thankful for that.
Didn't he a little bit? Sometimes he gets stressed and
he had a phase. I think it was only a few months. There's worse birds out there.
Yeah, that's true. Why don't we have him anymore? You need to explain, because parrots live forever, so they're probably like, what happened?
That bird was gonna live for
70,000
years. That bird would outlive probably me, my parents.
You?
Probably.
You're gonna live forever, bro.
Not with that parrot around. I think I'd rather be dead.
Okay.
So we gave it away to another loving...
Okay. To be clear, we didn't give it away.
Did we sell it?
No. Mom did the thing that she did with previous birds too, when you realize that they're a lot of work that you didn't expect. She borrowed it to someone who had a female version of the same bird, who I think was looking to breed them. And then she said, no, she's just watching the bird. She's just watching him. We're gonna get him back. We're just gonna get him back. And then well, I was like, so where's the bird, mommy? And she goes, oh, he got bonded. He got bonded to the girl bird. And you know how it is. If you separate them when they're bonded, they could die. So guess that he's not our bird anymore.
I don't think anyone in our house wanted that bird
No.
regardless.
I don't think so, sadly. I don't think we should have gotten a bird. It was for the better. Look, it makes me think of, you've never seen this. Have I made you watch Falsettos?
No.
Okay, well, one of my favorite musicals ever is called Falsettos, and it's got a 2016 adaptation where it actually combines two of the three musicals to make like a full 2-act musical, right? And in one of them, it's like they're building a home, like in the story, right? Because the ex-wife of the main character just got married to his therapist, and her son from her first marriage is there, and he's happy about this. So the therapist, the ex-wife, and her son are all building a home, is what the song is about. And they're like, the dog's been fleed and let outside to play. I hope it runs away. And then her husband goes, so do I. And her son goes, so do I. And that's it. Every time I see it, it makes me think of the bird.
Amazing story.
Thank you. He doesn't care. No one can. You know, you guys listen to him talking about whatever by Rain, such a good game, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then I talk about something I like, and then he's like, cool story. I hate you.
Ugh.
I'm gonna draw on your arm.
Okay. I'm getting a tattoo, Jailbirds.
What do you want?
Give me a starfish.
Okay, talk to them about something.
What's up, Jailbirds?
You're not doing a very good job.
I gotta think. I gotta think about something to say. This is very on the spot. I'm sorry.
I'm busy drawing a starfish. You have to entertain them.
That's just a regular star. How are you gonna make it a starfish? Ah. Oof. Okay, you don't need that much pressure.
Keep talking. It's Patrick Star.
That is a starfish now.
It's Patrick Star. Anyway. Do you... Why is your head so empty, bro? Say something. Were you stressed before this stream?
Absolutely.
Why?
I don't want to disappoint your army here.
You don't want to do... Oh, yeah, because you're trying to
I'm trying to
corrupt
recruit
them.
them.
Yeah, you're trying to recruit them. Oh, then
Corrupt. How could you?
if you had one way that you were going to inherit them into your army and convince them to join you willingly, and not by using your princely demon
I would probably
magic.
have to be a lot more interesting to keep their attention. That you're right.
Well, no, give me your sales pitch. Can you sales pitch them? Give them your elevator pitch on why they should join your 41st Legion.
Okay.
Or you're technically first because you don't have Dad's 40 legions.
Yeah, I suppose. I'll get them one day. So, jailbirds. Currently, I've looked at your union contracts. You are allotted 1/3 of a Culver's burger per jailbird. I am willing to up that to half a Culver's burger per jailbird.
No! They can't eat that much. They're small.
You will grow strong and bigger. You might be the size of a basketball now. You're gonna be almost the size of me by the time we are done training.
That big?
They are gonna be buff birds.
Buff. Are they? Oh, you work out once a day, right? Are you gonna have them work out with you too?
Absolutely. It's gonna be like a fitness class.
A fitness
with
class.
all the jailbirds inside of one room.
Where are you gonna host it? What room in our house?
Probably gonna have to do it outside, frankly.
Really?
There's too
there
many.
are a lot of jailbirds.
There's way too many jailbirds to fit in one room.
You could probably do it in the gymnasium.
I suppose, but I need my breathing room.
That's true. But you should. They'd appreciate that. They like being in the
I
house.
need at least 20 meters between me and the closest jailbird.
20 meters. Why, bro? Well, do they smell? I clean them. I bathe them daily.
You clipped all their feathers.
Yeah, I do. I clip them in the bath. Well, they're taking a little bubble bath, and I just snip their wings. And then I clean their feathers. You know, I get in there with my little fingy wingies and some soap.
Jailbirds, I am not going to be clipping your wings. I will let you fly high, but I will anchor you to a chain so that you continue to work for me.
Hello? What?
That's part of the deal, okay? They're getting half a Culver's burger. This is fair.
I guess you're right. Okay, well, I also have a question for you. As a prince of hell, I'm a princess of hell, but my duties are a little different because I'm not the heiress and I do other things, and I was kind of locked away in jail for 9,000 years. Thanks for not getting me out, little bro.
Oh,
What sort of things do you do as a prince of hell in your daily to-do list? What sort of things do you do?
typically, I torture the souls of the damned. That's what I like to do. I prepare the legions. We already do mock trainings. I build siegecraft, but, you know, there's nothing better than just torturing the souls of the damned.
Whoa. You do that?
Yes, all the
Like-
time.
Is it like a little pit of lava and you have like a pitchfork?
Typically, I put your stream on for them.
What did you just say?
Oh.
Excuse me? They're living good then if they're watching my stream. You've never watched one of my streams. That would mean you would be a pro on Nerissa Ravencroft. But you don't watch my streams. You don't know anything about me.
I watch clips every once
What's
in a
my
while.
favorite musical?
Is it not Hamilton?
No?
I don't know this woman. Nerissa, never heard of it.
What's my favorite musical, brother? Little brother, come on. What's my
Is
favorite
it
musical?
Elizabeth Das music?
Yes, it is Elizabeth Dawson.
Okay.
Wait, did someone in chat say that?
I did think of it when you said it another time.
Okay.
She talks about it nonstop.
Okay, what is my favorite food?
She eats so much. It is tremendous. It all goes to her tits. It's
That is
terrifying,
true.
honestly.
That
it's quite
is
haunting.
True. Thank you so much for acknowledging that fact.
A favorite food.
Yeah, what's
You
my
have a
favorite
favorite food.
I do. What's my
One
favorite
thing
food?
I really appreciate about Nerissa is she always shares all of her snacks with me.
Yes.
Every time she buys food, she will portion it out to whatever she wants to eat and give me the rest. And I'm eternally grateful for that.
Are you? You know you have the jailbirds to thank for that.
I'm eternally grateful to you, jailbirds. I am forever in your debt. But I don't know what your favorite food is.
Ice cream, bro.
That's not food. That's a
Do
treat.
you eat it?
That is a treat.
Do you eat it?
That is a treat.
Do you eat it?
I'd say watermelon. I really like watermelon.
Why do you like watermelon?
It's just delicious. It's refreshing, but yeah, I don't know. It's cheap too, honestly. You can get them for like $5. Just a whole watermelon.
I guess that's true.
And then it takes up all the space in the fridge and no one eats it. And it starts rotting in there, leaking juice all over.
Yeah, that's more so because you don't seal it properly.
That as well.
Why don't you do that?
I put it on a plate. I cut it as straight as I can and I put it face down on a plate. And if that ain't what a man ought to do, then I don't know.
Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Seems destiny ends with me saving you.
That's 10 seconds. You gotta stop. That's a great musical as well. I really love Dr. Horrible.
Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. I really love it.
I really love... Oh. Okay. Recovery. Why would you do that? Why would you prime me like that? You know that happens. That's you. That is absolutely you.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I didn't do anything, bro.
I don't think they caught on. The jailbirds didn't notice.
No, they think that that's what you actually sound like and that you are faking a voice.
Oh, okay.
You have to commit to the bit now that you
No, I
said it.
can't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to?
No.
Okay.
Anyway. They're saying clip it. Do you guys even know?
I don't taunt them with it.
Anyway, what else do you want to talk about? What do you think of VTubers?
I think it's very interesting. The only streamer I really have watched is Germa. Any Germa fans out there? Probably not. I'm going to be entirely frank. I enjoy his content because he's just insane enough to keep my intrigue. I never know what to expect. And there's definitely some VTubers that are pretty much in that ballpark, I'd say.
Yeah.
You just never can guess how they're going to respond to anything. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of VTubers.
There's a lot of VTubers.
Stop.
So many VTubers.
She can see my face as I just transform into it.
Well, am I your favorite VTuber?
Of course.
Yeah? Even though you don't watch any of my content?
I hear it through a wall.
That's true. You do hear it through a wall.
I think that counts. I think I've heard like all of your streams by that.
Technically, have I ever annoyed you
Yes.
by being a streamer?
Yes.
How?
Not streaming specific, but Nerissa loves to sing. She's so talented, and she loves to refine her craft. If she ever makes a mistake, she will start back from the get-go and just keep going until she gets it, which I admire greatly, but also it's very annoying when someone sings the same song like 40 times in a day, and you can just hear it through the walls. You can hear it. But you can't tell them to stop. Okay? You just have to put up with every second of it. and hope you can drown it out.
Drowned it out?
Yeah,
You mean drown it out?
I don't speak English. Oh yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Oh, can you speak some Spanish for the jailbirds?
I'm way too shy.
No, speak some. It's okay. They'll be really supportive. I speak horrible Japanese to them all the time. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Qué hora es?
Malphus the second. Hola, jailbirds. Te quiero. Eres muy guapo.
Muy guapo?
I guess I don't know how you'd say that in plural, but yeah.
I'm agitato grande.
Guapo means handsome. Guapo means handsome, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
What did you have to think about it?
What do you mean?
Okay. Okay, more. They're enjoying this. Keep. Gracias. Sí.
Son muy guapos.
Es muy
Gracias.
guapo, yes.
Gracias, Carlos.
Somos guapo. Keep going.
God. I am very good at speaking with my hands and
You can speak with your hands, but you have to use your voice too.
relative to other objects kind of way. Not here. I don't think this
What's
is.
this? In Spanish.
It's fucking
In Spanish, bro!
agua.
No. Okay.
How would you say water bottle? I have no clue.
What is this?
I also don't know. I worked in a
Coreno pen.
I worked in a factory, so I only know factory words
Coreno Arizona tea.
like caja.
Can you, like, try to have a convert? What would you...
Me and my coworkers did not talk about things I think I should be speaking to the jailbirds about.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand. All right.
Adios.
Adios. Do you like... What are some... Do you like Spanish music then?
Huh?
Do you like music then?
Oh, I love. There's a lot of great music from Latin America. I love music from Mexico, and there's a lot of good Colombian artists as well. And also, yeah, there's a few from Spain, but I'm trying not to listen to too much like Spanish, like Castilian Spanish, just because the accent and different verbiage is confusing, and I feel like it's less applicable to talking to people locally.
Understood.
But a lot of great music from all over.
Will you go to Brazil?
They speak Portuguese there.
I'm making a joke. It's an internet meme.
Going to
Will
Brazil?
you go to Brazil? Please go to Brazil. Malphus II, please go to Brazil.
I would love to go to Brazil. Yeah,
He'd love to.
if I had the money.
Have you ever seen Twilight?
Like the vampire
Yeah.
movie?
Do you know that in the second movie, Edward Cullen, he leaves Bella? Okay, and guess where he goes?
Is Edward the vampire?
Yeah, guess where he goes? He leaves Bella for like a whole year. Guess where he goes?
He goes to Brazil.
Yeah, he goes to Brazil.
That's a... Wow.
Guess where they go on their honeymoon?
Brazil?
Yeah.
He marries her?
And then he takes her to Brazil. He said, Bella, we will go to Brazil.
She should have went for the werewolf.
Whoa. You don't like Brazil?
No, I don't like vampires.
Oh, that's valid. I like vampires.
Well, that's evident.
Did you play Baldur's Gate 3?
I have not.
Why? Why?
I think about it sometimes, but I feel like it's the kind of game where I would play it with the sole intent of trying to break it. And I just don't
Good.
I don't have time for that kind of thing right now.
Play it with your friends. You can do like a 4-person campaign.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
I don't know. I guess I think I was gonna play it, and then I heard that like they won't let you play as specific races that I wanted to try out.
Well, what races did you want to try out?
There's one where you're like a tiny little gross dragon. It's like a combination between.
I know what you're talking about. I forget what they're
Yes.
called, but I know what you're talking
I
about.
would love to be that, but alas, it's not allowed.
A kobold.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, because then, okay, look. So you've got Astarion, okay, not
Okay.
Astarion, Astarion, because he's a star, baby, and he talks about eating kobolds all the time. So if you were a kobold, it would kind of make his.
Yeah, it's hard to mod things like that in because I've heard it's a great game. There's
Oh, it's
so
fantastic.
much like dialogue
It's
for
so
every situation.
I played it 2 full times, and I started a third, but I only didn't continue because I didn't have time. Otherwise, I would still probably be playing it right now. It's such a good game.
Not nearly as great as Cookie Run Kingdom.
Cookie Run
Kingdom. I love
you.
Cookie Run Kingdom. I haven't played it once, but it means a lot to Nerissa, so I'll put up with it.
You like Cookie Run. I love Cookie Run. Yesterday, while we were prepping and I was giving him like tips and like talking about how to do the stream, I had Cookie Run open and I was
so royally upset that her attention was not fully on the stressful event that was
I
about to incur.
didn't need to lock in. He needed to lock in. What's your favorite cookie?
Wow. God. Probably just chocolate chip, but I also really like sugar cookies.
So would you say that Eternal Sugar Cookie is your favorite cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom?
Eternal sugar cookie?
Yeah, she's my favorite cookie.
Okay, chat, give us a few minutes. We're researching Cookie
So
Run
this
Kingdom
is
cookies.
Eternal Sugar Cookie. She's our new cookie drop. I'm in love with her. She is an Eternal Sugar Cookie. Doesn't she
So
look
she doesn't
tasty?
like get all hard and gross once you.
No, she's eternal.
That's cool.
And
That'd be
she
nice.
wants to make everyone happy. That's her joy.
What
That's-
about that one?
Don't worry about that one. Look at her. She's so cute. She wants everyone to be happy.
Sure, I'll go with that because I don't know any of the other characters.
Good. You like Adventure Time, right?
Oh yes.
You know, so the actor for Finn, the human, is actually the lead guy in Cookie Run Kingdom, Gingerbrave.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I remember the first time I heard his voice, I was like, is that fucking Finn the human? And then I looked up and I was like, oh my god, it is. What's he doing in my cookie game? So you should play Cookie Run Kingdom. Anyway, you like Adventure Time, right?
Yes.
Who's your favorite character?
Probably Finn the human. I know that's like the dumbest thing ever, but
No, it's not. Who said that? Who told you that?
well, it's I mean, it's not unique, I suppose. Want to stand out.
Okay,
I
then
also
pick someone
really-
else.
Jake the dog, probably.
Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them, they were mine. But you ate them, yeah, you ate my fries, and I cried. But you didn't see me cry.
My third favorite is Magic Man.
Who?
Magic Man? Ugh, jailbirds.
Okay, for
Do
context.
we have like a face palm kind of emote?
No, I didn't really watch. I didn't really watch all of it because I tried. I saw episodes as they'd come on the TV, on the television, but I never saw it in order because rarely did they actually put the episodes in order. The only Cartoon Network shows that I've seen in order are because I watched them later online, and that was Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, as well as Steven Universe, because I was locked in on Steven Universe.
Steven Universe is a very great show as well.
Oh yeah, you like Steven Universe?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Who's your favorite crystal gem? We are the crystal gems.
Probably-
We'll always save the
Probably
day.
Amethyst.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Mm.
I feel like
Because I don't like Pearl.
what? You don't like Pearl?
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
I
feel like I see myself in her. Why are you laughing? You just said you don't like her. You just said you don't like her. Why are you laughing?
Amethyst is sick.
Well, she's not.
I definitely think I could see all of my siblings inside
Yeah.
of one of the. So that would make me Steven, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Steven!
That was really good, actually.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I know. Because Amethyst, I think of Aradia.
Me too.
Garnet is definitely more similar to Malpha, but it's kind of like it's not perfect, you know? It's not a perfect.
Yeah.
But like it's there a little bit.
She's got like little twins, like.
Yeah. Little twin demons.
Yeah.
Except she's, you know,
She's an angel of light.
yeah, whatever. Priestess of light, actually. Get it right, bro. Come on. But yeah, and then I'm just annoying like Pearl. Because I'm like your most annoying sister. Malphus II.
I'm not gonna argue.
Whoa. Do you see what I have to put up with? Why are you so mean to me?
I think she is my most annoying sister because I love to put up with her the most. So she's close enough to be my most annoying sister.
Oh, you love me.
Yeah.
You love me.
Yeah.
I love you too, Widow Woder. He's so nervous for this stream. Now that you're feeling a
I'm
little...
gonna have the most insatiable piss after this.
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm just gonna
What
be-
the fuck did you just say on my stream? It's called an idol meeting. You're going to go to an idol meeting. Reword your
Wait,
sentence.
wait.
Okay, we just reround time. Can you say that again?
I'm going to an idol meeting. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Wow. Is there a rule against that, or is this
No.
you're
It's because who the hell wants to say that in front of 10,000 people?
you think the jailbirds don't piss?
No, they don't.
Oh. Oh. Wow, we don't have to clean up. That's nice.
Yeah.
You'll
they-
make great legionaries.
Yeah, they don't do stuff like that. Right, jailbirds? We don't? We don't.
No. Nobody tell her.
Guys, you don't, right? You don't, right? You've never told me.
They must be cleaning up after themselves. I
Guys.
appreciate that.
You don't. I don't. Because I'm a girl, but that's different. But you guys don't because I've never seen it happen, so therefore you don't. I feel like the jailbirds, though, would be like cats, where if you go to the bathroom, they'd like run and scurry after you and like try to sit on your lap.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Little darling has done that to me now. I wasn't 100% certain she was telling the truth about that. And then plopped myself on the toilet and that cat just ran right to me. It was like I was holding a treat or something.
Yeah. He's a little weirdo.
He's so adorable.
He's so adorable.
handsome.
You love-
Have the jailbirds seen Little Darling?
Yes, they have. I post pictures
He's
for
like
them.
he's like a albino mini lion mixed with like a lynx.
Yes, he's so cute. Are you guys in love with him? How do you love our cat? He is our king, Royal Lion. He's gonna get bigger too.
Is he?
Yeah, no, usually his breed can get up to like 20 pounds. They don't get as big as like, what is that one cat breed called? The really big ones. They don't get as big as the really, really big ones, but they get pretty big. But he'll probably be a bit, yeah, he's not as big as a Maine Coon.
Will he be as big as Aradia's cats?
Bigger,
Bigger.
yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully not fatter, but. Love you, Aradia! Her cats are fat though. Little lady is a fat little baby. And now after little man, he used to really be a little man, but after he got his balls chopped off, that little man got a little fat. You remember he was so skinny and now he's like,
Yeah, he's honestly, I'm happy for him.
no, me too.
Because
I always thought he was too skinny. I was worried about him.
I was, yeah. You know that little lady was eating his food. So
Yeah, now he eats her
clearly
food.
doesn't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, clearly. He's a little fat.
Now
so-
I just eat my sister's food.
What? No, you don't. I put leftovers in the fridge for him and he never ate them. I had to throw them out because they went bad.
She didn't tell me about said leftovers until they already were like a week old.
I thought you would see them because you are the only person who uses the fridge.
I was scolded my entire childhood for eating leftovers that supposedly didn't belong to me, and now...
Not by me. You never ate my leftovers. That's not me. Don't even ask like... Don't act like I was the problem, okay? That was your parents or something. I don't know. What's your least favorite fruit? I want to see if we match up.
My least
least favorite fruit.
Probably like a tomato.
Ignoring tomatoes. He's thinking.
Lime.
Lime. Mine are oranges, apples, and bananas, but it rotates.
What the apples?
It's
bananas?
Yes, it's
Oh my.
because
That's like the triad
do you
of
remember
delicious.
growing up?
That is literally the triad of delicious fruits.
Okay, wait, let me explain myself. Do you remember growing up, we never had things like strawberries in the house? Like we did, but it was like rare, right?
Sure.
But we always had an obnoxious supply of apples, oranges, and bananas. If I wanted an apple or an orange or a banana, there was always one there. So it became to the point where the only fruits I ever really ate were mostly apples, sometimes bananas. I still like bananas, and then sometimes oranges, but because of that, I got so sick of them. I'm surprised you don't feel similarly.
I don't know. I used to hate apples because the skin would, without fail, get stuck in between my little
exactly
fangs.
that too. My teeth too. The apples always get stuck in them, and I can't stand it.
I feel like I haven't had that problem quite as much inside of my older age, but as
now
a
I
child,
just
it bothered
floss,
me all
you know?
of the time.
Yeah, it bothered me all the time. Or like when you bite into one and
But
it's
bananas,
too
how
cold and
could
it
you
like.
not like a banana?
I like bananas fine now,
Okay.
but that's just because I just don't eat them all the time. I had a banana split a few days ago. It was so good.
She didn't share any of that with me.
Should we get ice cream after this?
I could do ice cream.
Yeah, you could do ice cream. That sounds like fun. Yeah, at 9 p.m. at night. Ice cream sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's have ice cream.
Woo! Party time! But yeah. Well, it's we still have 30 minutes.
We'll fill it up.
Can you tell a story of your life?
My life.
Do you like Shrek the Musical when I forced you to watch it?
You forced? There's no way I sat through all of Shrek the Musical.
Did you not watch? Was that just a radio? I thought I made all of you watch Shrek the Musical.
I think you
Twisted the Musical.
Twisted is an amazing musical. Little story. I love Twisted the Musical.
I showed it to you.
I watched it. It was a great time.
I showed it to him.
I don't know if any of you have seen Twisted the Musical.
I watched it on stream.
It's free on YouTube.
It's free on YouTube.
If you have not seen Twisted the Musical,
You
go
should watch it.
watch it.
It's so much better than Aladdin. I don't like Aladdin. I've never liked Aladdin. I love Twisted.
I had not seen it in quite a while because, well, you know, I think I watched through it twice and I enjoyed it, but I really like the soundtrack. There were a few songs that really caught my fancy.
Yes.
So I continued to listen to it and I have fond memories of it.
Yes.
Anywho, fast forward later down the line, I get a lady friend.
Oh my god.
And I tell her about, oh, yeah, there's this great musical. It's free on YouTube. We should watch it sometime. And then we watch it, and it's not a bad show, but there are some funny things they say in there that
Tiger fucker.
which, like, we were at her house. Her family was there, and they heard that. They heard tiger fucker, and one of them walked over and was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" Yeah, so that was probably the most shameful thing that has ever happened to me. And well, we're not going out anymore, so I think that might have something to do with it.
No, I think it was Sweeney Todd.
I made her watch Sweeney Todd, and we broke up the day after. I don't know if that's related, but
Listen up, jailbirds.
listen up, I'm completely single, so stop doing that. You know that happens every time.
I didn't do anything. I was going to keep talking.
They're gonna catch
You
on.
interrupted me. They already know. Anyway. Sorry. Don't show your bitches. Don't show your girls. Don't show them Sweeney Todd.
Do not show your significant
Don't
other
get me wrong.
Sweeney Todd.
I love Sweeney Todd.
It's a great show. Honestly, no. I think
it's a
it's a
great
good
show.
thing.
It's
That's
the
a
best
litmus
show.
test.
Yeah.
Okay, if you show someone you really like Sweeney Todd and they're like, leave them.
Okay, wait. Yeah, he's right. Okay, you should, if you like Sweeney Todd, you should show them on like after you've been dating or like seeing each other for like a month or two, you need to show them your favorite weird thing as like, as he said, like a test, okay? If they're like, that was really weird, just break up with them. Don't keep wasting your time, because if they don't like the weird shit you like, if they don't like VTubers, what are you even doing? What are you even doing with them? If they're going to shit on the things that you like, that is the worst, possibly one of the worst things ever. When someone shits on the things you like or doesn't like them, when it's something you're passionate about. So take your favorite weird musical, take your favorite weird hobby and introduce them to it 2 months in, 1 month in, and if they can't handle that, then they can't handle you. If they can't handle you at your weirdest, they don't deserve you at your sexiest.
I feel like I'm on a podcast.
I mean, it kind of is similar to a podcast, no?
I suppose.
I suppose.
I do pardon.
I do pardon.
Okay.
Do you know sometimes we all talk in accents?
Oh, this is
Very
this is an accent household.
Oh yes. Well, why aren't you doing one right now?
I just break into one, and it's.
Why am I the only one talking in an accent right now?
I'm shy.
You're shy.
I'll be honest, jailbirds.
You are not shy. You're my little brother. My brother. I always wanted a brother. Sorry.
I can already see the viewership dropping after you did that.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Is this yours, by the way?
Yes.
Can you take it?
She just has my alligator clips in her room
What
for
the
some
fuck
reason.
are alligator clips?
They're for attaching two things that really ought not to be attached yet.
Why do you have them?
Fucking around with motors.
Motors?
Yeah, electric motors.
No, I saw them and they were just in here.
Oh.
What were you doing?
I don't know why you have them. I'm gonna be entirely frank, but I did pack them.
Well, I think you accidentally put them in that box there. Because that's where they were.
Okay.
But anyway,
I'm
yeah.
sure the chat is just
like,
riveted
"What?"
with this right now.
Sorry. They're like, what are they talking about?
Cat thief.
Cat thief?
What does that mean? Elaborate.
Are you stealing my cat? I want to break them so bad.
My alligator clips?
Yeah,
It's not very nice.
I can't help it. They're so clippy.
They make me think of little alligator gars. If you look at them from the right angle, they kind of look like little fish.
I see it. So, what's something, if you could invent something to change the world, what would you invent?
Like, wow. I'm working on stuff, jailbirds, okay? A lot of it's patent pending, so even my sister doesn't know about it.
What?
But my 3D printer, that is fully for mechanical designs. I am a little want-to-be engineer at heart. So one of these days, I'll reveal something, but, you know, I love machines. I like sewing machines, firearms, all that kind of stuff. I just find the way they operate without motors and whatnot. Well, the sewing machines have motors, but at least the old-timey ones have so many functions that are done fully through cams and levers and arms and whatnot.
They're the greatest. They're the best.
Stop. Oh, my lord. But yeah, I think that's really going to improve the legions. Just imagine if we have little literal war machines on our side. That would... Demons are already scary. Imagine one with guns, okay? That's just horrifying.
Do we really need guns, though? It's not like we can be killed with them. Who are we fighting? Angels. Can they be killed with guns?
If you make one big enough, I believe you can do anything.
I guess. Have you ever played Doom?
I have not.
Me neither.
Great conversation.
This
Thank you.
great great conversation.
Stop. What? Okay, you're the one doing it. Oh my lord.
All I said was great conversation. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I can't help it. We're siblings, so I have to do things to piss him off.
Yeah, she's trying to coax me into an accent.
Into your vocal tick.
My vocal tick. Oh, that's a great term for it.
Yeah, it is a vocal tick. Okay, what's a sibling thing that we do?
I like to walk into her room just to fuck with her. I just come in
Elaborate.
here and I just say, "Hey, what's going on?" And
I
then,
say, I'm busy. Can you go away?
She tells me to leave, so I'll close the door and then I'll come back 4 seconds. Just a few days ago, she kicked me out of her room and then closed the door. So I tried to turn the door handle and she was holding it shut. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
waited
You were
seven
fucking
I waited
annoying.
7 seconds and then I turned the door handle. She was still there. So I waited 20 seconds, turned the door handle. She was still there,
I
still
wanted him to
standing
go
at the door.
fuck away. Yeah, guys, also, can you please stop? This is my fucking brother, and I really don't appreciate those kinds of jokes. They're really fucking disgusting to me, so please don't say stuff like that. Anyway, continuing on. Just to stop you guys right away. He means like in a sibling way, obviously.
Oh, they know what I mean.
No,
they're just being
I
little
know,
pricks.
but still, yeah, they're
Not
being,
all of you. I'm sure
some
most of you are
please
entirely
don't be
professional.
disgusting. This is my little brother. Okay, I would kill him with my own bare hands. Okay,
I would kill her with my own bare hands.
that's what you would kill me.
Yeah.
What? You would kill me?
Yeah.
Why?
You'd kill me.
But that's different. That's because you're my little brother. You know? So like you annoy me to the point where I would kill you, but it's because I love you, you know? Because you're my brother.
Yeah.
You can't kill me. Because I'm your big sister. You love me.
Yeah.
I take care of you. I take care of you, right? I give you food. I bought you a dog.
She did buy my dog.
I did.
She likes to hold that over my head. She
don't-
was paid back for that long ago. I don't know why.
Because I'm the reason you have your perfect angel dog.
It's like it was like a loan, and the interest payment she got is holding it over everyone's head for the rest of our lives.
I bought you a dog. It's your baby. How do you feel about your hellhound? What's it like having a dog?
She is such a sweetheart. She also likes to go ambush people while they're sitting on a toilet because she's like, "Oh, you're sitting on a toilet?
You can't run
You
away?
can't run. You have to pet me now."
That is true.
But it is cute. She's very sweet. She's very, very kind heart.
I want her.
No, you don't. She hates my dog.
I do not.
She loves her cat
She's
so
my
much.
buddy. She's my buddy. But yes, I do. I am a cat person. I must confess. That's why the dog is your dog, your hellhound, not
Yes.
mine. So I can just look at her and pet her sometimes, and you get to play with her.
I get to pay for her food and
Yeah, and pick up her shit,
whatnot.
take her on walks, and hold her.
You're telling me you have all these jailbirds cooped up in our house
Yes.
and you don't clean up after them?
They don't. Go to
I-
the bathroom.
I was reading chat. It kind of looks like they might, but
I think they must use the toilet then. That explains why we never have any toilet paper.
that's fair enough, yeah.
Jailbirds, if you're going to use the toilet paper, you have to replace
Yeah,
it.
we have to ration this out. We're going to have a calendar where there's like a draw.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have to replace things. Sorry.
Uh-oh, jig's up.
Uh-oh, jigs up. We need a union. We already have a union. With what money? You guys work for my company. What do you mean?
You sign the contract, you get what you get.
Yeah, you signed the contract. Can you hear my clicky pen? You hear that? That's because I do business.
Yes, I'm the nervous one. Well, Nerissa is out here clicking a pen and fiddling with it all stream.
I just like to touch things. So that's why I have this pen, because then I can just fiddle with it. And then I don't have to, because usually it's either this. So I have right here nail clippers.
There's no way that.
Yeah, you probably can't hear it.
Yeah.
But when I am sitting here just talking, I'm either playing with nail clippers and clipping my nails, or I'm playing with a pen, or I'm putting on chapstick. How many times have I applied this chapstick?
This stream?
Yeah,
I have no clue.
4 times. Then I also have a nail file that is made of glass.
Hey,
I like to file my nails after I clip them, and usually I do that. I also have a straw. This is for singing. I'm not going to use it because then I have to clean it. And then I have this, and then I have these tweezers. So I use this to pick at my nail beds. So like the cuticle, you know, I push them back.
her desk is covered in trinkets. The entire surface of it.
I am a raven. You know?
I guess I can't say much different on my my end.
We're both. I also have dental floss. I really like flossing my teeth. And then I have mints in case I ever want mints. Oh, look at this box. Isn't this a cute box?
That is an adorable box.
Do you want it?
It's an empty box.
Well, yeah, it had something in it once, but now it's empty. And it's just...
They can definitely hear that.
I love boxes. It was a jewelry box. It had a little bracelet in it that I bought for myself.
I'm sure that bracelet isn't nearly as gorgeous as the amazing necklace inside of Nerissa Ravencroft's 850,000 subscriber.
Yes, that you can buy right now. That still has limited sets available.
Don't forget, if you guys buy out everything, I will sing 3 songs and
Yes,
a karaoke,
it's
maybe,
still-
if
it's
the
still-
cards align.
It's still on sale, so you can go and you can buy the limited set now.
Yes.
Yeah, random shill. That's a good plug. That's a good. See, he's a natural. The ad. The merch is pinned in the chat and in the description. Surprise! Limited sets aren't sold out, so you can still get one if you want a hand-signed postcard by me and breathed on by Malphus II. I'm gonna make you breathe on them.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's gonna happen.
I've seen her signing them, and she lays them all out in a big...
Yeah, it's a time-consuming process.
Covers the whole room. You could use it as wallpaper.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Where are my skizzers? I also have these.
She has the most delightful pair of scissors. They're perfect.
I love cutting my hair.
I need a haircut.
I'm not cutting your hair. You should go to a professional haircut person.
I'm not gonna let you cut my hair.
You should go to a professional haircut person, whatever they're called. Cosmetologists? What is it?
Barber?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
guess.
just taking a trip down to the cosmetologist. Is that what you said?
Yeah, cosmetologist.
Is that a word?
Yeah. People who do cosmetology.
Yep. You see, Aussie man, professional haircutter person. that and not knowing ballista. This is just an awful turn of events.
Why are you guys so fucking mean to me? The demon barber of Fleet Street. Will you go to Sweeney Todd to get your haircut?
Oh, that's a. I think he's more of a shaved person. Probably not.
How you are obviously clean shaven. Is that because you are a prince of hell?
It's because I shave every day. If I don't shave every day, I grow a full beard. Just instantaneously, it poofs out of me.
Is that true?
Yes.
Is that really true?
Make the fan art, guys.
Don't.
Jailbirds, I need full bearded.
I mean,
fan
our
art.
dad has a full beard.
He's got like the Abraham Lincoln beard.
He does have the Abe. He does have the Abe going on.
Yeah. I respect that. I love that. I love that for him.
So does your beard just grow when you're sleeping?
It's normally when I'm doing activities, so especially when I'm working out. as I'm doing like my last couple sets and whatnot,
The beard just comes in.
it's like Play-Doh, you know, when you're pushing the little block in and the Play-Doh spews out the sides of like the little mold or whatever, making spaghetti. It's like that, but with a beard.
Make a jailbird trebuchet.
Jailbird, that's a great idea.
Someone in chat said that.
You
It's
can
not my
make you
idea.
can make a ballista that launches rocks if you have like the proper pouch. It's a little finicky, I think, but yeah, we can try that. We can try that.
Will you make it and then give it to me,
Absolutely.
and then we'll show it off on stream?
Sure.
It'll be fun.
Jailbird cannon, that might kill you. I think the acceleration on that might be a little too much.
You think so?
With a cannon?
Yeah.
Oh, they want to be shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, they want to.
Okay.
They're durable.
I mean, actually, if we can make you explosive, you might serve the Legion very well in that way. That's a very honorable way to
Why
go.
would they? They're not going to be explosive, okay?
I mean, what?
To jailbird,
Feed 'em-
angry birds.
Feed him some jalapenos.
Oh my God! Stop!
Just
What's wrong with you? Why are you so gross? See, this is why I don't like boys.
okay, chat. What is your opinion on whole milk? What kind of milk do you guys buy?
What kind of milk do you guys buy? He's asking. He's asking 2%, 2%. Love whole milk, 1%. Lactose free, normal milk? Question mark. Always whole. Semi-skimmed, angry jailbirds. I use 2%.
Okay, a lot of 2%. I'm gonna be frank. I've been drinking 2% my whole life, and when I started trying to put on weight for the ladies, I made a change. I started drinking whole milk, and my whole life has flipped upside down.
In a good way?
Yeah, I've almost gained 20 pounds, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I think a lot of that is due to the whole milk nutrients. So, you know, if you like 2%, I respect that, but you know, give whole milk a try. Okay, it's delicious. It's got a lot of good nutrients in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I hate milk.
2%, they like. It's a lot more.
Dude, is it actually only 2% milk?
Yes, it's 2% milk and 98% water.
Is it really?
No.
How does it work? I don't understand. Why is it called 2% milk if it's not 2% milk? I don't drink milk,
I think
so
it's like fat or something.
it's fat or something? Is that it? You're not gonna elaborate anymore?
I'm not like a milk expert. I just drink it.
Okay, well, what's the difference between whole milk and taste to 2%?
It doesn't taste different. Not in my opinion.
What?
It tastes exactly like milk.
It tastes the same?
Yeah. Just has more nutrients in it.
They're saying, Risa, come on. Guys, I don't drink milk. I don't like milk. I don't know anything about milk percentages, okay? You can't sit here and...
Nerissa and Aradia are just both weird milk haters.
I am a milk hater.
I'm not sure why. I've tried to fix them, but
I cannot be fixed.
they're broken. They're defective.
That's
That's really why I'm the heir. It's because I drink real milk.
What about Malpha?
She's a traitor.
Well, that's true. Well. Oh, there's a ghost.
Yeah.
There's a ghost. Oh my God. Oh yeah, no, I like almond milk. I think almond milk is delicious. I think almond milk is a superior milk. I would much rather drink almond milk than actual milk any day of the week. I think almond milk has a special sweetness to it and a nuttiness to the depth of flavor that I prefer.
I've never tried almond milk. I'd be willing to, but I'm not sure it would replace milk for me. I think it'd just be a drink.
That's valid. You might like it in something like coffee, you know. You wanna say anything, bro? What's your favorite Pokemon?
Ooh. Wow. That's a great question.
Can you name all 50 states in alphabetical order?
No. I couldn't name all 50 states in general.
What?
I'm in hell, okay? The United States doesn't concern me.
It's valid. Favorite Pokemon?
I'm really trying to think. It's probably Diglett. Just because
Diglett dig.
think
Trio.
I think he's adorable.
Really? I didn't know you liked Diglett.
No, I don't like any Pokemon particularly much, but if I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be Diglett.
I see.
Well, jailbirds, how about we get some questions in here?
Oh, now you want questions?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if I can skim through, find something interesting
Okay.
before I go release
Yeah, we've got
the
about 5
floodgates.
minutes. Oh my God, you're disgusting. Disgusting.
I'm gonna go right here if we don't stop.
Do you have to go to the bathroom really bad, bro?
I've drank 2 bottles of water this stream alone. It's amazing.
Well, if you want, I can say goodbye to everyone and you can go now.
Okay, I'm gonna go piss. Should I come back?
Sure. I mean, yeah, if you finish quick, I guess. He's dying, bros. Oh, he can barely walk. Whoa, wow. He's going to an idol meeting. Well, Uwu magic, we are not making my brother do the Uwu magic. We're not making him do that.
Idol meeting. My little brother is going to an idol meeting right now, so please wait for his return.
Well, guys, little stream review right before we end. Do you guys have fun so far? Or was it worth the wait to meet my little brother? Did you guys enjoy meeting him? Was it worth the wait? Make sure you say thank you to him when we sign off for the day. I'm sure he would appreciate that. He was very nervous. He's not a regular YouTuber. He told me he hasn't seen any of my streams except for what my mom has forced him to see by force. My love! I hear my cat.
Come here, baby. Come here, little darling. Come here.
Wait, let me go grab him.
Oh, baby.
I have our son.
Hello.
I'm burying my head into his fur.
Hello. How are you? You're gonna sit over there and meow at me.
He's lonesome. He's lonesome because I'm busy. He's like, why are you doing things? Why aren't you playing with me? This is what it's like to have a cat. Is Malphus a cat or dog person? I'm inclined to say he's a dog person because he is the dog father of our dog. The family dog. The family puppy. So I'd be inclined to say he's a dog person.
Hey, you can't come up here and meow at me and then try to escape. And I'm holding you.
Alpha dog and oh, well, we should have asked him what he thought of the Omegaverse. Hey Malphus,
What's up?
what do you think of the Omegaverse?
The what?
Do you know the Omegaverse?
I am not familiar.
Wait, really? Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious.
You're fucking kidding.
Is that like... Wait, is that the store?
What?
Like Omega Mart? I love that shit.
No, it's not a store.
Oh, okay.
You really not know the Omegaverse.
Oh. Omega Mart.
What are you talking about?
No, I don't know Omegaverse.
Can you tell them about that weird thing you keep trying to get me to watch?
Describe it.
The burgers with
Oh,
clowns.
Big Top Burger. Big Top Burger. Oh. Wow. What a show. What a show. Big Top Burger is one of the greatest animations ever made. Stop saying Big Top Burger as 2 words. It's Big Top, 1 word. Thank you. Worthy Kids is a great artist. He collaborated with Brian David Gilbert and Louis Zong to make Silent Love, another great song. He's a great musician. If you watch musician?
Yeah.
If you watch Big Top Burger, he actually made like so much original music for it. He's great with guitar and composition, as well as just making a fun little story. The animation is amazing. He combines 3D and 2D, like grease paint, I believe, and then
What?
It's a Blender thing.
Oh.
It's so fun. It's so great, and Nerissa just won't acknowledge it. I don't know why.
I've watched it and it was fine, but it wasn't really for me.
That's the wrong reaction.
And I'm glad it was for you.
My whole personality became Steve for like 2 months, and frankly, I don't regret it.
I do.
True.
Oh, ow, ow. Oh, little darling.
Little
Why
darling
are you
is
doing that?
scaling
Oh.
Nerissa like an Attack on Titan.
Oh, why would you do that to me, son? Okay, well, we're pretty much at the end. So, what are your closing thoughts on your debut stream?
It was
What words do you want to leave the people with?
So amazing to meet you, Jailbirds, and I'm glad I could tell you a little bit about myself. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Before we leave, give me one sec.
What's up?
I'm gonna make you do something, but it's gonna take me a second.
Okay.
You have to thank some people real quick. But it's gonna take me a minute. So, I'm gonna need you to read off some names and read off some messages and just say thank you real quick to the people who sent pink and red super chats during this stream. Can you see that okay?
Okay.
So, these are all of them.
So what do I just say?
You just can read them, and if they ask you a question,
Should
you
I
can
read
answer
the
it.
message?
Or you can say,
So you want me to say their name and read the whole message?
yeah.
Okay. Crocodile90. Hey, future BIL.
Brother-in-law.
What kind of nickname do you usually go by? Because Malphus Jr. shortens to MJ, not the hee or spicy kind.
What?
I think that Michael Jackson. I don't know what the spicy kind could be.
I don't either.
Also, which Roman emperor? Oh.
Yeah, what Roman emperor is your favorite?
I don't know. Oh, I know I don't have a shot at. I'm sorry, there's a mic boom that is.
I know I don't have a shot at our diva. Just let me have this Mimi as super chat. So, who's your favorite emperor, and what's your nickname, Malphus Jr.?
Nickname. My mother likes to call me Junior.
Yes.
And I just personally go by Malphus. I like to ignore my father.
Yes.
But I love him dearly, but I will replace him, and he will be forgotten as I will overwrite him in history.
Oh my god.
My favorite Roman emperor probably just be Augustus, lamely. I'm not particularly fond of any specific emperor, sadly.
I'm so
But
sorry.
I love hearing about the triumvirate.
Okay. The next one I think is for me. So, Captain Shar, thank you very much for the Akasupa. What's this I hear of Nerissa and Iris trying to replace Lala? No one's trying to replace Lala. You're misunderstanding. Okay, next question.
Blake C. Render therefore unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto Malphus the things that are Malphus's.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, next one. Oh, Per Kelly. Thank you very much for the pinky. Sorry I can't stay for longer, but I've got to go to a 3 Days Grace concert. You have fun at that concert.
Okay, Richard III.
Make sure you say thank you.
Thank you so much for the pink.
Yeah.
I wonder if theoretically the great Malphus II ordered Culver's. What's his go-to? And does he have the odd urge to remove the top bun of burgers like someone present?
What's your go-to Culver's order?
Okay, I'm gonna be frank. When I go to Culver's, I just get like a bacon cheese butter burger. But
Do you?
yeah, that's really all I get. Just nothing fancy. But what I prefer is going to Dairy Queen and getting the chicken strips. The chicken strips at Dairy Queen are so good.
They're the best.
Culver's doesn't compare with their chicken. And yes, I eat the top bun. Sometimes I will eat my sister's top bun because she just abandons it, and I feel bad for it.
That's true. Okay.
Okay. Also, Richard III. I appreciate.
Akasupa, thank you.
Huh?
That was Akasupa.
Oh.
So I said thank you.
Okay.
They sent a spaghetti fund. Thank you.
I appreciate.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Miyaku.
Myaku.
Apologies. More food for me, and that's another red one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like, I don't know what that means. Gerthin, thank you very much for the pinky. He needs a good dinner. I already treated him to dinner. Nick G said Olive Garden fun. Thank you for the pinky. Deadweight Narrow said, does Malphus 2's Legion offer good benefits and 401k company matching? Are bonuses factored in too? Just curious. No plans to make the jump anytime soon, Risa. But just good to know for adulting reasons.
401k. You're not going to be needing that. You're not going to live long enough to buy into that. Apologies. We do have dental, but as you are birds, you don't have teeth.
That's true.
That's our only benefit.
You don't have teeth. So that's a benefit? Did you just say that's a benefit?
Dental is the benefit. They're not going to be able to access it.
I see. Okay. Next question. It looks like Strider07, thank you for the pinky, Malphus Olive Garden Fund, and also a shout out to my fellow JoJo enjoyer.
I appreciate you.
Then S094 Cam, you're gonna have to read this.
Haven't seen Mayuzumi, so I'll pay it. Uwu magic from Little Bro, please. Thank you. Rar uwu x do meow uwu. Nyao u neku o chantihi u o kawaii.
Thank you for that.
No, thank you for that. But I appreciate the $100. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, Ziz asked, is Malpha a cat or dog person? Malpha's not here. I think
Malpha
she's a cat
owns a
person,
cat.
though. Yeah.
So, I'd say that.
And then Adam, thank you for the pinky. An honor to meet you, my liege, Sir Malphus II.
I'm so honored to have you, Adam.
Yes, and Ghastly Yokai, thank you for the pinky. Malphus, me lord, can you please craft us jetpacks? You are allowed jetpacks.
Yeah, you already have the jetpacks. I think you can just bring them with. I don't think she's going to confiscate them when you join my legion.
You can be in both his legion and be in my company. I don't see why you guys think you have to pick one. Why do you think?
For the 41st Legion? Oh, sorry. I'm just skipping ahead.
Okay. Calvin Decatur, thank you for the pinky. For the 41st Legion.
Hoorah.
Hurrah. Mighty Bry Guy XX, thank you for the pinky. Malphus, how do you feel about Nerissa's harem?
Would that happen to be a billion little soccer ball-sized birds?
No, it's all my wives.
Oh. I'm so thrilled.
So happy for me. He gets it. He's supportive, right?
Yes.
Okay. ATS, thank you for the pinky. I would like for you to know that Godzilla has run a train on the underworld. It's a real comic. You're gonna need a training arc. He's doing his training arc right now.
Like, when you say run a train, is he a conductor?
I'm not sure.
He's like wearing a little hat.
I don't know. Choo-choo.
That'd be awesome. I would gladly ride Godzilla's train.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Liz's and Ruse's and Haka's and Hollow Grand Thorn gave a red one. What's that mean? Whatever word it is. You know what? I think I have been cheap, but I think he deserves it. King, here is a super chat from me, Liz's sword, along many others. Anyway, I stated in the other super chat, I hope you get more appearances like family nights, and if you are okay, get Malphus's.
They want merch of you, is what they're saying.
Okay.
Also, sorry about little darling. I don't know what's up with him. Will you pick him up?
Can you hear the cat?
Yeah, they can probably hear him.
Oh, now he's running?
Yeah.
You're gonna sit there? You're gonna sit there and scream and then run?
He does that.
He does. Okay, next one. Mayuzumi, the cute crony, they're gonna have you do it again.
Oh, wow.
Someone has beat me to it, but I cannot not contribute. If you haven't read it, then please do. You don't have to run it back if you have. Thank you so much. Here it is. Let me give you an example. Raru wu xto wu miao o wu nya uwu ni. Sorry, it's cut. Nyan or ubu neko o chan tihi ubu o ehe kawaii. Do you want to try again? Now that you've done it once and kind of heard it once.
Okay. Raru u xd oo meow oo nya uon neko uo o chan tihi uo e kawaii.
Thank you. Corvus Falls, thank you very much for the pinky. Fun for food after stream, thank you very much. We will get some ice cream. AKB, thank you for the pinky. Malphus, have you scrolled online and ever stumbled across Nerissa fan arts?
I honestly, I have been completely shocked to see Nerissa in places I couldn't imagine. There's
Really?
creators that I enjoy that have like talked, not specifically about her, but about VTubers and put like pictures of her up, and it's very weird. It's cool. It's just, it doesn't feel real sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my sister.
That's my sister.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's crazy.
Okay, Purple Citizen, thank you for the pinky. Being from hell, what's your take on Ohio and all the Ohio memes? What?
Well,
I don't know anything about Ohio.
I think that's like one of the districts in hell. I've never been there. I'm not sure if it's real. I think it's kind of like,
It's just corn.
corn?
Yeah, it's just corn.
Yeah.
It's nothing else to Ohio. There's just corn.
I think they might have like a good water table or something. A good aquifer over there.
All right. Jackson FB KFP economist. Nice to meet you, Malphus. What has been the most new/confusing thing about this debut for you? Also, thank you for the pinky.
I guess trying to figure out what to say, I suppose.
I'm so sorry. PK Fire, thank you for the pinky. Can Malphus rate Nerissa's impression of him?
That's a solid 0.
Excuse me.
She does so many good accents. She does
my
accents
impression of you is perfect.
amazingly, and
This
then she
is
speaks.
she does them amazingly, and
She-
then she speaks.
And then the moment she's doing an impression of me, she does the most vile goblin creature. Just sounds like,
You're my little goblin.
and I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't do
don't-
impressions of her like
I don't
that.
do impressions of her like that. What do you do impressions of me like?
I don't do impressions of you.
This is what you sound like to me. When you talk and you talk and you go,
Jailbirds, is this even remotely what you're hearing right now?
yes. The answer is yes. Okay, next question. Sizno, thank you very much for the Akasupa. Would you be so kind as to do something that would really annoy your sister in this moment?
I think I already did enough by only picking 20 questions. That was very intentional. I just wanted to piss her off and force
Really?
us to...
Are you serious?
No.
Are you serious? Because it did piss me off.
I did text her in like, I think, so I messaged her and basically said, hey, I'm not picking any more questions. You can do them yourself, or you can hire someone else to play, pretend to be me, to act as me.
I'll kill you. Do you want to die?
No.
Are you sure? Anyways, do something to annoy me right now.
Okay.
Bro, stop!
See what?
Stop
what re-
touching my stuff!
What really gets her is touching her trinkets.
Oh my god.
That's probably why she doesn't let you jailbirds into her room. Because she knows if you touched her trinkets, she would just get all pissed off and never find her tweezers ever again. I like to steal them.
You steal my tweezers?
I've taken one pair of your tweezers. They're good tweezers.
I'm moving on. Anyway.
Okay.
Schizoid, thank you very much for the Agasupa. Malphus Chad, what's your PR at the gym?
PR?
I don't know what that means. Personal record? What's the most reps you can do?
Reps
Like,
of curls?
yeah.
I guess I haven't tried. I suppose. I don't want to out myself as being a little weakling, so I'm not gonna say too much. But my legs are incredibly weak, and I can only do like 12 squats body weight before my legs just give out beneath me.
It's valid. All right, Van L, thank you very much for the pinky. Wolves in 5, I don't know what that means. All right, just some guy with a mustache. Thank you for the pinky. For the future emperor, for
Omnisaya. Is that a 40K reference?
Malphus, we love you. Don't feel pressured to come back, but I just want to say you are awesome. And we would love to have you again. So, what can we expect from Mama Risa after she heard all of y'all's F-bombs? Good question. We're gonna leave the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave the house.
There's gonna be a cool down period.
Yeah, we'll leave. She'll forget about it. She'll chill out. It's fine. Okay, and then the last one, Brendan Leal, thank you very much for the pinky. Thank you for coming today. I'm sure it's nerve-wracking to sit in front of 13K people. You did great, and it was fun learning about you. Hope we can see you again sometime. One question, what is your least favorite muscle to work out?
So far, I don't know. I don't like doing triceps because my elbow, I can feel the tendon in my elbow somewhat, and it just makes me uncomfortable with it.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. But, yeah, my delts as well. I'm pretty buff, but no, not at all.
Well,
Every muscle. I hate working out.
me too.
My abdominals, actually, I'm gonna re-put that. Every ab workout. I feel like I can do it until I do
them.
a single set and I don't recover for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I hate them.
I don't get it.
Why do they suck so bad?
They truly. Why do they?
I hate doing planks. You know?
I hate doing crunches.
I can't even do crunches.
Yeah, I feel like I try to do a crunch and I follow along to videos and I still don't think I'm doing them right, even after weeks.
At least you try.
Yeah, trying's half the battle.
Yeah, trying is half the battle. Well, I'm gonna let you, I'll do my outro and then you can say goodbye, okay? Well, so firstly, Jailbirds, thank you all for coming. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Rauda, who's playing Elden Ring Night Rain. So I hope you guys will have fun watching her, and I love you so much. Bye, darlings. Please don't forget to buy the merch. If you haven't already, pick it up. I know the shipping and stuff is a lot, but please buy it. Malphus, any closing words from you?
See you around in the Legion, Jailbirds.
Don't join his legion. You're already mine.
Join the Legion.
You're already mine. All right. And will you do my outro with me? It's bye, darlings. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Bye, darlings.